It's a shame that nobody wanted to spend time with us.
I was asleep. Blame Moderna.
I tried my best.
I hate that game.
80s?
Moderna?
What?
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 What game are you talking about?
Call of Duty?
Oh.
Oh. I said blame Moderna, and you were like, I hate that game.
Oh.
What?
I do too.
All right. Welcome to the One Podcast to Eventually Rule Them All, episode number 62.
Yeah.
7 to go.
It feels like a long time since we've done this.
I know, we skipped last week.
Yep. Had to.
I am the Beast Snow for the night, and I'm joined by Jordi, Devin, Jake, and Cody. And next week, don't forget, Top Turdies. Best day of the year.
I'm almost done with my top 30s. Are you?
Nope.
Yeah.
Haven't even started.
Top Turda year-end awards. We're going to make fun of each other for each other's picks, so it doesn't matter. We're just going to have fun.
As per usual, I will start 5 minutes before the podcast.
That makes sense. Rey Mysterio is every category.
All right. Devin's got some news this week, like always. Jake might have a power hour. Who knows?
I have the start of a power hour that I will speak about.
Cody's going to tell us.
Have a power hour.
Cody's going to tell us what the Shadow knows about the last 2 episodes of Hawkeye.
Yeah, but
and we're going to speak about some wrestling. But first, let's go into Do You Knowuh TOPTERTA, sponsored today by Kevin James as Sean Payton, aka Devin Bliss.
Cool. I'm so happy that I look just like Kevin James.
As
Yeah. Okay, well, I just wanted to know this week, boys, how long it was going to take before I kill myself, and, well, we've come to the conclusion that it's immediately, so goodbye. No, I just wanted to know, for us wrestling watchers out here, who is on your ROH Mount Rushmore? Jordi, your Ring of Honor Wrestling Mount Rushmore. I will go ahead and start. My Mount Rushmore is as follows. Bryan Danielson, the head, and the number 1. Okay? No doubt about it.
They're all heads.
They are all heads. The head, the number 1 head, the lead head.
The George Washington.
The first head. Number
the George
1
Washington
head.
of ROH, if you will.
the That's him. He never told a lie. Chopped down a cherry tree.
Fake teeth. Own slaves. You know, all the things.
Vegan. We follow up Bryan Danielson with Samoa Joe. My next 2 may be controversial to those of you on the pod with me, because I am leaving one person off. And I'm sure he'll probably be on yours. But Homicide, a pivotal part of ROH.
Yep. I figured you were going to go with him.
Pivotal part of ROH. And lastly, I don't think this one's really controversial, but Nigel McGuinness is my Mount Rushmore. And I have 2 honorable mentions going to Roderick Strong for really ushering in the later years of ROH. Not like these past years, but after this prime mid-2000s ROH, Roderick Strong really held it down after that. And Takashi Morishima, because what he did in the short time he was there, just decimating everybody, having that fucking classic with Bryan Danielson, where he detached his retina. Great stuff. That's it for me. Bryan Danielson, Samoa Joe, Homicide, Nigel McGuinness, Mount Rushmore of ROH. I know, no Generico, no Steen, no Punk, no Hero. Go on. Somebody else.
Okay, well, that's cool. Being as the other ROH degenerate here, Bryan Danielson,
Of course. Who else?
Samoa Joe,
Yep.
CM Punk,
Imagine.
and this one, they're gonna have to recreate the head, but the Briscoes.
I was gonna put the Briscoes on there. I wanted to, but I just didn't.
I was gonna
And-
put the Briscoes on there, but I don't like homophobes. So
Well, and my crazy horses would be like Homicide and Nigel McGuinness.
Briscoes definitely deserve to be on the Mount
They
Rushmore of
They're
ROH, but
so good.
they're
I
bastards.
can't wait to see them in FTR.
Speaking of, I just watched that promo today.
Did you hear?
The promo was fucking.
Oh, what promo?
Oh, they
Briscoes.
just posted. Yeah, they just
Oh,
posted a promo like
I
yesterday or
haven't
today.
listened to the promo yet, but I saw like what FGR was saying to them after they got shit canned out of the ring.
Uh huh.
Oh my fucking god, it was so funny. You're not shit to me. Fuck you.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'll go next with my Mount Rushmore. And I feel like everybody's gonna have the same first two. Bryan Danielson,
Oh, you think?
Samoa Joe. Cody's about to put Rey Mysterio on all four.
Cody's gonna have Matt Hardy, Rey Mysterio.
Jeff Hardy.
Jamie Noble.
Yeah,
Matt
definitely
Taven.
Jamie Noble.
Hey, Matt Hardy and Jamie Noble were pivotal parts of ROH.
They sure were.
Yep.
Matt Hardy.
They wrestled Homicide.
I'm gonna go Punk, or I'm Bryan Danielson, Samoa Joe. I'm gonna say Colt Cabana. Not a huge fan of his work, but he did a lot of good things for the company. And, without him, who knows what Punk would have been able to go on to do. And Chris Hero. With Punk and Homicide as my runners up.
I almost put Austin Aries in there too, but
Oh, nah.
All right.
Nah.
I'll go with mine. So Bryan Danielson will not make it onto mine because I didn't really watch much of him in ROH.
Just choke Jacob.
he just had a heart attack. Stroke.
Cody.
No,
Uh,
Danielson.
Somebody called the
Why?
EMS.
Right. However, mine, I have Kevin Steen. I
Okay.
have Roderick Strong.
All
I
right.
have Jay Lethal
Ah, fuck. I could, yeah. Lethal
because
should
he
be
was
there.
there for a very, very long time. And then I keep going back and forth on who my fourth one is going to be. So I guess I'll just kind of. I don't know who to pick, though. It's probably going to be Samoa Joe as the fourth one for me.
I feel like
Because,
Joe's not on your list. And it's like, is it
yeah, Joe did a lot and really brought a lot to it. It was between him and Alex Shelley just because I really like Alex Shelley.
well, Joey?
So
But-
I don't hate your list. It's wrong, but I don't hate it.
Okay.
Well, I can get behind it since
I can
he
get
didn't
behind
I'm
it.
with Cody.
he really didn't watch in like 04, 05, 06.
No, I
so-
didn't even know about it until I met Snow and Troy.
I mean, if we
Ooh,
think
well,
about it like
somebody
an NBA
beep that
third
out.
Snow and Snow. Merry Christmas.
Guess I'll go next. I've never
Well, you're
seen
the
a
only
single
one.
episode of Ring of Honor. So I'm just kind of naming wrestlers I like at this point. So I'm going to go with Samoa Joe, Matt Hardy, Mick Foley,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kenny Omega.
There we go.
I didn't even know. I am not cognitively aware of Mick Foley wrestling in ROH.
I don't think you did.
He was there.
He's on this list. He was there from Where'd he go? It was like 2005 to 2006.
He had a stint with Punk a little bit.
Cool.
2004 to 2005.
Cool. I'm with it.
All right.
I'm with it.
Kenny Omega wrestled, I think, once or twice.
Yeah, he was
Couple.
also in the credits.
I think Matt Hardy only
Kenny
wrestled
Omega
Homicide.
was 2008 to 2010, and then 2016.
I already did more than him in Homicide.
Nope, pretty sure he wrestled Homicide, then went and ran in on Edge and got back in WWE.
Right, but afterwards, I'm saying he came back and won the fucking.
Oh,
They were at Ladder
yes.
War, weren't they?
Yeah, I
the
forgot
banger of the
about
ladder match.
I forgot about the Hardys both being there
Mhm.
and doing that ladder match before WrestleMania.
Yep.
That's funny. I forgot all about that. All
And
right.
a banger. And everybody was like, "There's no way." Everybody was talking like, "Okay, well now we know that the Hardys aren't going to be on WrestleMania."
Oops.
Psych. All right, Devin. It's been a long time since I've heard news from your mouth. Please, speaketh.
Play that funky music, my part Asian friend.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Bliss.
Welcome back to the news with Devi B and the boys. Yeah, fucking hot sweet and sour sauce and the pickles.
Hey, man. Switch was the best-selling console of November, although all sales were down from last year due to the low supply. So, Switch dropped off like last month, back on top. So, like 3 years straight, sans 1 month, best-selling console.
Now, is it the best-selling console because it's the only one available, or because?
Well, I mean, it's not. You can buy plenty of like any PS4 you want. You want to
I'm talking
Xbox.
like current gen consoles. Like, can't get a PS5 or.
I mean, I'm sure that factors into it because PS5 would quite clearly, I think, overtake it if they were readily available.
Yeah.
But they are not. Like I said, all sales down from last year due to low supply. Speaking of PS5, though, console covers were officially announced along with new controller colors, all available in January. Got a nice blue cover available. Probably not gonna fuck with the nameplates.
I
Or
am
the
a little mad
faceplates.
that the faceplates are $50.
Oh,
Yeah.
To protect the PlayStation, bro. What? That's a protective piece of equipment like an OtterBox.
Bro, I remember the ones
That's
for the
fair.
360 were like $10.
Yeah, but the ones for the 360 were made out.
Yeah, and how often? Okay, first off, the 360, like the outer shell of a 360, hardly protected anything.
Yeah,
Literally
but
could
it's
squeeze
not,
it and stab it in your hand.
but it's not anything special. It's just a face cover.
No,
It might be special.
It's
No,
thick.
it's they just said you literally just take off the faceplate and replace it.
Right, but what we're saying is that it's a different kind of cover than the 360s is. It's a thicker.
Oh,
cover.
but it's no different than what you already have on your PS5.
Right, but different colors. Accessibility, accessorize.
You know what else does that?
Alright.
Spray paint.
Well, what you gonna do? I wouldn't spray paint my PS5, but to each their own.
Well, you do it well. You don't do it like you're spray painting a fucking Huffy in the back alley.
Either way, wouldn't spray paint my PS5, but to
Have you
each
done
their
that
own.
often, Cody?
I used to, yeah. We used to run like a little bike shop.
Cody used to do whippets in the backyard.
Damn, you used to run
No.
illegal shops
Yeah.
in
I used to sell
Johnsville.
CDs too. Do you want to get me for that?
Wow,
No, that wasn't in
Jesus
Gilead.
Christ.
illegal.
Yeah, to spread all your crimes across the internet. That's fine.
I do not condone criminal
I
activity
am not your attorney.
not associated with Cody, Everett, Vandiver in any way, shape, or form.
Do not involve myself in that.
He is a thug and a criminal and
Thug.
a miscreant.
I do not claim this negative energy.
I am like the safest person you could ever meet.
So
Wow.
put your PMA tattoo in view so we can get away from this negativity. I see it, don't worry. I see it. It's there. They got a couple game trailers. Well, one trailer, one teaser after the Game Awards. Both look pretty cool. Trek to Yomi dropped a trailer. It's a Japanese Kurosawa style side scroller. Graphics are great. It is in black and white. It's, you fight a samurai as a samurai side scroller. Honestly, it like gameplay wise as a side scroller looked like if you played Ghost of Tsushima in Kurosawa mode.
Wow.
I would I would check out the trailer, especially if you like side scrolling games.
I don't.
I don't either, but it looked pretty fun. And then Sengoku Dynasty released a teaser. It is a game. It's a survival city building sim set in feudal Japan. So on top of being a survival game, you are starting as like a peasant trying to build up a city, become a ruler of everything around you. Kind of, I guess, like maybe civilization games. I haven't played one. But you have to grow food, sell food, attract people to your settlement, just build a big city and stay alive while you do it. Seemed cool. Dr. Dre is dropping a new song in Grand Theft Auto Online. So anything.
Is that what the contract thing is?
I don't know, but they're doing anything they can to keep Grand Theft Auto 5 just the sole game. I haven't played it. I told you guys this, I think yesterday, Monday maybe. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is getting a 35-hour DLC called Ragnarok. Well, you knew it was getting right. You knew Ragnarok.
Good.
You knew Ragnarok was coming. Did not know it was 35 hours long.
That's crazy. It's only $40 too.
You have to play as Odin.
So
Trying to save his son.
I read up on why it was so long. The developers thought it would be a good idea to kind of, instead of releasing a new game, kind of just adding to the story with their multiple characters that they have. And that's why it's
kind of
so
what
long.
I figured, is just to give them time for the next game.
Also, they just added a cross play thing between Cassandra from Odyssey and Valhalla. So don't know how that works, but
you're gonna make them do it. Marvel's Eternals is coming to Disney Plus on January 12th. So I haven't heard anything about this movie since it dropped. So
Me neither.
Don't know what to think about it.
Heard
but
it was
January
bad.
12th. You heard it was bad? All I saw, like, Harry Styles was in it, and then that's all I saw.
Angelina Jolie's in it.
Yeah, but Harry Styles was a surprise.
Kit Harington.
Yeah.
Is that Jon Snow?
Sure is.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Star Wars Old Republic Legacy of the Sith is delayed to February 25th. Can't not news without a delay.
What was delayed?
Really?
I didn't hear you. You cut out.
Star Wars Old Republic Legacy of the Sith.
Fuck them.
Hey, Netflix is working on a live-action Mega Man.
All that.
Right, I can't wait to see that fucking Mega Buster.
Everybody's gonna hate it because they hate anything that isn't the exact same as what they got when they were kids.
Well, Netflix doesn't have a real good track record.
But hold on, are you talking about Cowboy Bebop?
I'm talking about every recreation of everything.
They had to change everything.
They'll just bully the creators into making them look more appeasing.
That's only worked on Sonic, and it worked wonders.
Made Sonic a good movie.
Yes.
Hey, Netflix is also releasing an Adam Sandler movie about New Orleans Saints head coach Sean Payton on January 28th.
Devin's excited for that.
Played by... Oh, I don't think I am.
No.
So he's played by Kevin James. Kevin James, traditional fat funny man. Okay. Sean Payton, as he gets older, he gets bigger, but that comes with old age. Kevin James, Sean Payton don't look anything alike, and I know it's just because the Saints are my favorite football team. I see Sean Payton weekly. I know how he acts on the sideline. I've heard him speak. Kevin James, not doing it for me. The movie is about the time he was suspended from the NFL for Bountygate. So he went and coached his son's football team. So it's probably going to be a lot of like, Dad, you're too busy for me. And Champagne's like, no, son, I'm here for you. We're going to win a championship. That's what I think. I mean, come on. What else is
Yeah.
it going to be?
Who's
Right.
playing Drew Brees?
Probably
Adam
nobody.
Sandler?
I hope it's no.
They
Adam
look the
Sandler.
exact same.
Adam Sandler's Paul Crewe. He can't be Drew Brees. He has to come in the show as Paul Crewe.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is in it.
No.
He was like selling cookies or something, or a teacher. He was something funny. He was in the trailer.
I would pay to see Rob Schneider as.
But I cannot fathom that Adam Sandler was like, "Hey, Sean Payton, can we make a movie about you?" And he was like, "Adam Sandler, hell yeah." That Kevin James is gonna be you. All right.
What if Sean Payton picked?
Yeah, if he was like, "Hey man,
Kevin
you can make the movie,
Kevin-
but Kevin has to play me."
I would like him to come out and say that, so I feel better about it. I'm nothing against Kevin James, just not Sean Payton.
I mean,
Um,
as much as I enjoy Adam Sandler and a lot, they all just do the same thing in every movie they're ever in.
I'm happy you enjoy it because I do not enjoy Adam Sandler.
I have a deep respect for Adam Sandler and what he's done with his life.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't say I've gone out and watched an Adam Sandler movie in quite some time, but
I mean, I haven't either, but I heard that one movie that was like serious was good. About the diamonds, maybe.
if
Yeah,
it's Punch Drunk Love, you are high.
Uncut Gems.
Oh, okay.
I did used to love Adam Sandler as a young person,
Oh,
and
we
I
all
do
did.
I love that it's like all his movies are just his friends. Like that's what
Yeah.
I would do. You would all be in my movies, whether you were good or bad or indifferent.
Yep.
Will Ferrell.
And I'd be wearing polo. I fucking hate Will Ferrell. I'd be wearing polos and basketball shorts every day of my life. Henry Cavill wants to be in Amazon's new Mass Effect series. So Henry Cavill wants to be in a lot of shit.
Right.
He wants to
I
be
like
in
how
that.
Henry
He wants to be in
Cavill just
Warhammer.
wants to be in. I was about to say, I like how Henry Cavill just likes being in nerdy shit now.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's like,
I mean,
I'm
why wouldn't you?
Superman, and now I'm gonna do all the other fun shit that's actually gonna be cool.
Yeah, all the shit I like. Yes. And he's also open to Superman wearing underwear again.
Nice.
He's doing what?
And he'd be fine with Superman bringing his undies back,
Ah, yes.
like his little red tights on the outside. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Nintendo Indie World presentation was today. I did not watch it because I'm not an indie game guy. Maybe some cool stuff. There was like a manga style, I want to say like SingStar game where you sing and it's like stylized in manga in the back. That's
Oh,
the only
yeah.
one I remember. So it was today, December 15th. If you want to look at that Nintendo new indie games coming out, I would give it a quick Google, but I don't think it's really anything worthwhile. Sorry, developers. Gotham Knights series is in the works at CW.
Oh,
So
I hope
the
it
game-
comes out next year.
they're probably gonna hold off on the game till the show's
It's supposed
ready.
to come out like tomorrow.
When is it supposed to come out this year?
No, it's supposed to come out next year, early next year.
Yeah, well, Gotham Knights series is coming with it.
I hope CW does something good.
Really well.
Hey, I trust
their video games.
I trust their shows. Now, I have not watched Riverdale, and I haven't watched their shows since Supernatural in a while. Like other than Supernatural,
I haven't seen like the new Flash or stuff like that. So
I am a few seasons behind on Flash and Legend of Tomorrow. They hit me right. They hit me right with Green Arrow and the first few seasons of the Flash and Legends of Tomorrow. I have faith. I have
Flash
faith.
after season like 4 really went.
Was the Batman show on there? Was Gotham on CW?
no, that was a
No.
Fox.
Oh, that's why that wasn't good.
Hold
What do
up.
you mean?
What?
Gotham was good.
I liked the first season of Gotham. I thought Penguin was great. I
Mhm.
hated Will Smith's wife in it.
Well,
Well,
I like how
So-
she's just Will Smith's wife.
you
She
don't
doesn't-
deserve a name.
listen. Everything I've read, I don't want to say her name. You can't make Will Smith sad and be on my good side.
yeah, but he's making a lot of money off of her making him sad. So,
Is he?
He already
Yeah.
had a lot of money. What the fuck?
He already
Right,
had hella
but-
money.
but now he's
Little
like,
more.
in every interview about it that he can possibly be.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there crying, looking sad. Like,
Right.
I'm tired of hearing about both of them, honestly, but
She
Yeah,
tried to
same.
fuck on me.
he's tried to fuck on me.
fucked on me.
Say, you want to come on my face? Snow gets it. Snow gets it. That's all that matters. And it's always funny. Oh, as Caleb said in the group chat earlier, a Splinter Cell remake is officially in development at Ubisoft Toronto. I cannot talk today. I need
You
to
better
sip of this
start learning how
DC.
to, because
I'm thirsty.
Have a little DC.
You know what would be really
Just like I
cool
like
is if we actually got a new game instead of just them being lazy as fuck and redoing the same old shit.
I heard it was gonna be open world, but I didn't know if that was true or not. But
But it said, and
cool with new
I
title.
quote,
I'm cool with recurring titles and new
it said, and I
IPs.
quote, remake.
Well, so
Oh.
here's the thing, and here's why you are cool with open titles. Because we are the generation of nostalgia.
No. I'm okay with them coming with a new story.
Oh, okay.
I think the Bully universe is a very fun, cool universe that did not get explored nearly as well as it could have been. And now with the PS5, I think it'd be great.
Wait.
just let him.
We're not
Just
talking
let him
about Bully
go.
no more. We're
Just
not
let
talking
him-
about Bully no more.
We wouldn't just let him go.
Never.
Oh,
All right.
never mind. Hey, Bully 2 got confirmed.
We were talking about Splinter Cell.
I don't give a fuck about Splinter Cell.
It was a
Fuck
Splinter
that
Cell
game.
remake that we were talking about. Mr. Cody doesn't pay attention.
Wow.
I can multitask. Was those your exact words?
I don't fuck with Splinter Cell.
No.
Man.
The funny thing is, I'm not even playing a game right now. I'm just chilling.
No, I'm just
Something.
tired of all the remakes because it's fucking lazy. Just make a new game. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm with Cody.
On it.
Me and you, Cody, we're together here, brother.
God damn it. Well, there's our clip for TikTok. I'm tired of these remakes. I don't know, man. The Bully universe really could have been explored more.
Yeah, Bully, great. I loved Bully. Oh, shit, fuck, hell.
Where did you
Alright.
even get Bully from? That's what I want to know.
They're coming out with a new Bully game.
Yeah, no, I know, but
I
that
read
has
it
not.
earlier, and I thought that Caleb was talking about in the group chat, not mess. Or
When he said a Splinter Cell remake, that's what he was talking about.
listen, I love Caleb, but I glanced over it.
Wow.
It's a new game, and I was like, "Oh, cool! It's got to be the Bully game that they were talking about on Facebook."
Oh
man.
boy, that was.
Yeah,
Ubisoft,
well-
stop being lazy. Just make a new fucking game.
Yeah, Ubisoft being fucked.
I'm cool with remakes. If we're remaking old games that haven't been remade yet, like if we're making Grand Theft Auto again, like no, stop. But
That's still not even ready, by the way.
if we're remaking Splinter Cell, let's get on Siphon Filter and really give us something we want.
Hey,
Yeah.
you spitting now.
See, I think, and that's the thing, is if they did it from like the PS1, PS2 era, if they did more games like that, like when they did the Medieval remake, that was really cool. But, or, you know, if they brought back Siphon Filter or something like that, that would be cool. But they're not. They're bringing back. They're bringing back games that we literally can already play.
Not on a newer system, though.
Who cares? Final Fantasy VII showed that even when you remake it into new graphics, it's not as good. It's not what you
No.
remember.
They changed, but Final Fantasy VII is good. First of all,
Stop. It is a completely different game.
Right.
It is not. It is a completely different game that I think playing all at once would be better. But
But you can't.
it is a good fun game.
yeah, that's
No,
the
you
problem.
can't.
That's the problem with the Final Fantasy VII remake
Yeah.
is that it's not the full game.
And they did change a decent amount of stuff that it's still.
They changed
not-
everything. They changed
it's-
everything, dude.
Yeah, it's not the same game. So, like,
No.
someone going back and being like, oh, yeah, I used to love Final Fantasy VII. Also, the new thing is, new kids playing it for the first time are going to be playing the new one and think that that is the good Final Fantasy VII of old, and it's
I
not.
would venture to say it's probably better.
You think so? Because I think Jordi might
I
go
love
into the
it more.
next room and stab you.
That's fine.
I'm thinking about it.
Video games are subjective.
Better.
He's going to
Yeah.
take his septum
Did
out,
you
and it's
even
gonna
play?
go through your skull.
Hold on, Cody. Hold on. Did you even play the original 7?
Yeah, when I was a child.
Bruh.
Did you play it all, or did you just like play a couple hours and
You
then
know, he
go
just
to
got
another
on and
game?
played. He
I
didn't
played a
beat
couple
it.
hours.
Don't you
He got
ever,
on,
don't you
he got
ever
on,
say
he
something as
fucked up your dad's save
blasphemous
file.
as the new Final Fantasy VII remake is better than the original. Don't say that.
The new Final Fantasy VII is better to me than the original because it held my attention. Unlike
It can
Final
be
Fantasy
better to
VII
you.
now.
But
When
it's
you add
wrong.
in that to me, I can't argue, and that makes me upset.
Well, I think we
No,
found out how to
Jordi.
get Jordi to talk more on the podcast. Just shit on Final Fantasy.
Jordi. It can
No,
be
just have bad video game opinions.
it can be to him and still wrong.
Also
Not how
true.
opinions work, Devin.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, you can like
Then
a
you
certain
have a
style
lot
of
of
art.
wrong opinions.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you
See,
do.
that's not entirely true because the dude that said he didn't like Spider-Verse because it was bad, that is a bad opinion. That is a very wrong opinion.
Yes, it's wrong. Jordi, I mean
But
Django.
unfortunately, he is allowed to have an opinion.
No,
And
no,
it is
you're
right
allowed to
to
have
him.
it. You are allowed to have it, but it's not right.
To me, it is.
Okay, no.
Yes, that's how opinions work.
Okay,
When
it's
there-
right
when
to
there's no
listen.
when there's nothing
Listen.
factual that can back it up,
It's
where you
right
say this is
to
fact.
you. It's right to you, but it's still wrong.
Just
Like, it's
because
not-
your
it's
opinion
not-
to you is a fact to yourself doesn't mean it's
No.
an intangible fact.
No,
Yes,
It's a
that's how
bad opinion.
opinions
There
and
we go. We
facts
can't
work.
say it's right or wrong. It's a bad opinion.
we can objectively say it's wrong.
But you can't.
It's wrong though.
Hey, you know, Jim Jones had an opinion.
Everybody
Kill
follows
everybody.
that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, he
Jacob's
did.
sipping the Kool-Aid.
Also, I don't know, Jordi, I don't know if you know, since we haven't really talked about it since you've been on the podcast, but I personally like 8 better than 7.
8 was okay, but I didn't even get halfway through 8, so I can't have a strong opinion.
That's fair.
Or 8 or 9 was voted the best one. So
10 was the best.
10 is my favorite too, so I'm with you.
I like 10. I just hated the 52-hour long boss battles towards the end.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but you know, when you're fucking playing like Jordi and everyone's up there, you just beat them in 20 seconds. All right. Hey, Diamond and Pearl clans were revealed in Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so there are now clans for Diamond and Pearl. They showed their leaders. I don't know if you're going to get to choose between the clans
Okay.
or anything like that, but there is a Diamond clan and there is a Pearl clan.
Okay.
Caught a Weedle today.
Sick.
He's on a Breedril soon.
Yeah, at level 10 you will.
He's level 50 something, so
All right, well, at level 50 something plus 2, he'll be a Beedrill.
yeah.
The Library of Congress has recognized Lord of the Rings and Return of the Jedi as culturally significant.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Shit, we out here fucking geeks, nerds, comic book readers.
Good.
And my last bit of news, because Dead by Daylight's new villain is the girl from The Ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, coming March
I
2022.
really want to play Dead by Daylight, but I just don't have the
Uh-oh.
initiative to.
me neither.
I don't have the cojones.
She is
Yeah,
scary.
I don't have the huevos.
Ah, you
what's
beat me to
that?
it.
Yeah, no. So this bitch gonna be crawling out the TV at you.
There's too
And
many
Dead by Daylight.
toxic people in Dead by Daylight. I don't want to play it.
Cindy, your TV's leaking.
Oh, I'm about to watch Scary Movie 3.
All right, Devin,
Yeah,
thank you.
Hey, man. Thank you. Thank you for letting me be part of this podcast. It's been a great run, boys.
May I continue?
I wish you would.
So the Ricochet anti-cheat is now live on Call of Duty after today's update, and it might have also leaked the Attack on Titan items coming soon.
I
So,
saw that it's like a tracer pack or something.
yeah. Apparently Bloom,
It was collaborating with Attack on Titan.
well, and apparently Bloom was removed from the game, so
Good.
there's a lot of nerfs to the AR subs and LMGs and some balances to shotgun snipes and pistols.
Thank God.
So this one's for Devin. They're the 12th team in the CDL is going to be based out of Boston,
Oh,
and it's going to be owned by the Crafts, Danny Ainge, and Robert Gronkowski, operated by Oxygen Esports. So,
How about that?
Dr. Disrespect launched his
Did
AAA
you say-
game company.
Did you say Robert Kraft and Danny Ainge?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. All right. Back to Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, he launched his own AAA game company with former Call of Duty and Halo developers called Midnight Society.
Nice.
They're working on a multiplayer game, so
Dope.
just gonna say, whoever decides they want to sign up to be the audio guy, good luck. This is fun. There's a multiplayer Texas Chainsaw Massacre game coming.
Is there gonna be just like Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th and
Maybe.
Dragon
Hey,
Ball
that'd be cool.
game.
Dragon Ball Breakers? And
Yeah, I don't know. I am hyped for that. And my last bit of news,
hype for Beach Simulator.
last couple news is Sergio Aguero from Barcelona had to retire because he had a heart condition. So
All this today.
Man.
The only Snow loves him.
That sucks.
and the Premier League is getting hit by COVID pretty hard. Manchester United's game was canceled yesterday, and their game might be canceled again for this weekend. So
Hey, listen. All of the sports are getting fucked.
NFL.
Yep.
NFL, NBA's canceled.
I was
postponed
gonna
games
say
already.
Bulls
NFL's
just
not
had to-
postponing games. NFL
Bulls
said
just
fuck
had to
it.
cancel like
Somebody-
2 or 3 games.
I
Yep, no,
can't wait for
everybody
another
was-
lockdown.
Oh yeah, I
Or the-
want it. I really do.
Because there won't be one because people are fucking stupid and but my freedom.
Yeah, freedom. No.
But I want the
Yes,
bubble
Adam.
back though. That was
I
fun.
want the bubble back. The bubble was amazing.
Love
Amazing basketball. That's where MVP TJ Warren was
the
born.
bubble. Man.
He's hurt though, so it's fine. We'll never see him again. Steph Curry broke the 3-point record. That's another bit of news.
He sure did. Somebody tweeted out that Ray Allen said something about it, and somebody tweeted out, let him sign a 10-day contract with the Knicks and let him go wild.
Yeah, I saw something like that.
Imagine he does though.
I mean, they're not
That'd be
wrong.
crazy.
Bro, he wouldn't catch up. Steph would blow him out. I mean,
Well, it's just it's a per game, isn't it?
No. He
Steph
broke
broke
the
the-
like per season
no, he
gotcha,
broke
gotcha.
the
or
all-time
all time.
three-point.
All time. My bad.
Oh, all time. Gotcha.
The amount of threes he puts up and the amount of time he plays compared to if Ray Allen was back, it wouldn't even be close. But
Right.
we're pulling at strings.
Yeah.
Would
I
be
have
cool.
I have a bit of news. Bully 2.
I think you dropped that a little
Real.
earlier. Yeah, you said that already.
Oh.
Apparently, Triple H is officially retired from in-ring competition as well because of his heart condition. So
Healed.
Crazy.
Dang.
He's not
Dang.
that old.
he's in his 50s.
We got a lot of wrestling news.
Yeah.
get to,
Thank
too.
you, Triple H, for everything you've done today, brother.
Oh, are we going to talk about Ric Flair?
Yeah, we'll get to
I
that.
have no idea what
Okay.
what Ric Flair about. So yes, please.
That scares me.
Same.
You'll love it.
Yeah, I
always
will.
do.
Now I'm scared even more.
All right, everybody, shut your mouth because it is time for Jake's Power Hour.
Hey, what up? It's me, Jake, and I got a Power Hour coming at you live here from Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Yeah.
I have a Power Hour about a game that you guys. I didn't even tell you guys I played.
Okay.
I downloaded the Matrix Awakens
Oh, the tech demo.
tech demo.
Okay.
Bruh,
And
much better than it looked on the Game Awards.
that's good because it
Yeah.
looked very mediocre on the Game
funny.
Awards.
I saw a little bit of gameplay of that earlier, just driving the car and finding a llama.
But no, it played super fluid. Obviously, it was just a tech demo, so it was just showing off like some of the things it could do.
Right.
But graphics are great. Unreal Engine 4 was already fantastic.
They're using 5 though.
But right, but what I'm saying is Unreal Engine 4 was already great. All they had to do was build upon what they had. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
It was great. Loved it. Loved every second of it. Cool to see Keanu Reeves, I guess. I really like Keanu Reeves, but I'm real tired of seeing him on everything. Like, be a part of everything.
He's not in everything.
He literally is.
No, he's not in everything.
Okay. Maybe he is, but he has 2 movies coming out on the same day.
Does he really?
I think John Wick 4 got postponed, but there was initially John Wick 4 and Matrix 4 were coming out on the exact same day.
That is unreal.
Unnecessary.
Look, he just likes to do things, okay?
Also found out, Jordi, that the Matrix symbols, when we were all like, they're supposed to be numbers. No, they were always the kanji.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. Found that out.
You guys have been Mandela'd?
We have been.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know the Matrix numbers, ones and zeros with the green going down.
The binary code?
Yeah, it's not that.
Really?
No, it's the kanji, Japanese kanji going down.
Then I've been Mandela'd as
We've
well.
all been Mandela'd.
Yeah, I don't.
Not that I ever really watched The Matrix, but I like violently remember it being binary code going down.
Distinctly remember it being binary, but apparently it's non-binary, and that's all right.
Wow. What a plug.
Cool.
What a plug for the culture.
Yes, sir.
Ho, ho, ho.
So I have been playing the shit out of Mortal Shell. Game is great. If you like the Soulsborne style of games, I think, or even if you don't, like if you've never played one before, I think this is a good one to start with because it is a lot more forgiving than some of those games can be. But fantastic. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to be playing it for a while. But yeah.
If you like Soulsborne games, you could just play The Witcher 3 on Nightmare Mode.
That is not the same thing.
Literally is.
No, it's not.
How do you know?
Because I've seen you play it, and it's literally not the same style of game.
I am quite literally a Witcher.
Hmm?
I am quite literally a Witcher.
Okay.
I know Geralt's movements in and out.
That's fine. It still does not compare to a Soulsborne game.
I'm just fucking with you.
I know.
That's it, brother.
Yep, that's all I got.
I have a quick little power hour. I have been back on. Well, I have like 1.5 actually, 1.5. So I've been back on Bleach Brave Souls, mobile game. It's like my favorite gacha ever. But like the big news with that is they're running this Tomorrow Summons banner. Anyone that's probably played through the 1,000-Year Blood War banner, which was great. Best characters in the game still to this day. All of those characters are back. So you can get those characters again. If you missed out on any, which is very possible because there was like 50. But yeah, Bleach Brave Souls, great gacha game. My 0.5 power hour is I am finally playing Hades.
Yeah.
And it's great. I love it.
Told you. Such an amazing game.
Now Cody can shut up about it.
I never will.
Nope. They talked about it for half an hour before you got here.
Caleb hasn't played it yet.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
So Cody,
Feeling lose $50.
Please,
Is it that time?
it is that time to tell us what the Shadow knows about Hawkeye.
All right, so we got 2 episodes to go through now because we had to skip a week. Not everybody is caught up, so we'll be spoilery.
I watched the first episode.
You're doing great.
I've watched the trailer.
I love it so much.
I am 16 minutes away from the end of this episode.
I'm close.
Okay. Well,
I'm busy watching Naruto.
that's fair. I'll forgive it for that.
Jake's not gonna remember it, so just go for it.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. So episode 3, 4, yeah, because we're on 5 now. Episode 4 is after Jack puts the Ronin knife to Clint's throat. They just kind of go into a sit down with Jack and her mom, and it just kind of like explain like this is what's going on. We're working together to do some shit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're not partners, but we're working together. Basically all that happens there. But then as they're getting ready to go out, Kate's mom looks at Clint and's like, leave my daughter out of it. Don't let her near you. She has nothing to do with this. Just leave her alone. So, promises nothing's going to happen to her. They find out some more stuff about the Tracksuit Mafia, and they go to do a stakeout. Clint's getting ready to go to May's apartment to figure out like what all's going on, try to find more information. But Kate ends up going instead. And Kate gets up to the apartment, does everything perfectly fine, whatever. They're talking to each other. May comes out, starts beating the shit out of her. But Clint also gets attacked by somebody in an all-black outfit. And
Well,
Kate,
they were searching for the Avengers watch, whatever that is, right?
that's right. Yeah, they were searching for the Rolex that also got stolen from the black market auction, which apparently has a lot of ties back to Clint and his family and everything like that. So basically, if they have that, they know everything about Clint's family. So they're trying to find that. I forgot that's why they were in May's apartment, but yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Leave me alone. But yeah, so they find that, they get everything taken care of, but May attacks her, starts beating her up. She does the whole grappling hook thing over to the other side, gets to where Clint is, but Clint's also getting attacked. And then you see the familiar red stinger shock and drop May. And yeah, it's Yelena coming to beat the shit out of and kill Clint. Doesn't succeed. The probably the coolest part of that scene is they recreate Clint's scene with Natasha, because Kate gets put on a rope and kicked off the edge, and he has to like go and save her, and he has that immediate flashback of like, fuck, not again. But then he sees that she'll be okay and cuts her off and drops her into some lights or whatever. Yeah, May gets away, Yelena gets away. They're kind of dealing with everything there. But then Clint ends it with looking at Kate and being like, stay away from me. I'm doing it on my own. We're not doing this again. Just don't talk to me. And that's where it ends on episode 4. Episode 5 starts with Kate going back to her mom, talking about everything, letting her know like everything that's going on, letting them know that they found out that Jack owns a company that is Sloan Limited that works with the Tracksuit Mafia. It's like a front for the tracksuit.
It started with Yelena.
Oh, that's right. Yes. I forgot. So it starts with showing that Yelena got blipped.
Crazy.
She went to the bathroom, was talking to friends, because her and someone else were working on getting all the widows unbrainwashed. And they went to one of their friends, went to go unbrainwash her, found out she wasn't brainwashed, and was like, okay, cool, we're just going to hang out. I'm going to go wash my hands. Washes her hands, gets blipped, comes back 5 years later, and the girl has like a family now and changed everything. But then her first thought is, I have to tell Natasha. She's gonna be worried.
Yeah.
Which,
I don't
you
think
know,
so.
Yeah, we all know that. We all know how that goes. But yeah, so then it goes into Kate talking to her mom, explaining everything that's going on, that she needs to look into Jack because he's not who he says he is. Devin, are you still enthralled that your dog has a shirt?
Yes.
I don't like the
Uh,
saying on that shirt.
It's just, it doesn't make sense.
Just no, it doesn't. But wait until Christmas when she wears her ugly Christmas sweater.
Okay, that's better.
She'll be at all the parties with us, looking fresh.
Having some drip. But yeah, Kate's mom's like, hey, just go get your stuff from your apartment, come home, just be home with me, please. So she's like, all right, fine. Goes back to her apartment, and fucking Yelena is just chilling in her apartment and's like, I made you macaroni. Would you like to sit down?
This whole scene is awesome, hilarious.
It's so good. Yelena's just chilling.
Yelena's great.
She really is. She's just chilling, hanging out, talking to Kate like they're best friends. And she's like, you know, I want to go see the Rockefeller. I want to see the new and improved Statue of Liberty. I want to go see the Empire Building. Like, tell me the best places to go. What restaurants should I go check out? What malls should I go to? And just sitting there chilling with her.
But best of all, Kate doesn't want any of the macaroni and cheese or whatever. So Yelena's like, let me get that. And she just starts pouring hot sauce all over that. Like, just
Kate
marry
eating.
me.
Kate stops eating and she's like, so you're done with that. I can do what I want with it now? Okay, cool. I can put the hot sauce on, and just takes like half the bottle and puts it all over the macaroni and cheese.
All over that. God.
And she, just eating, talking, having a good time. And, you know, basically it ends with her trying to figure out where Clint is and like telling Kate that Clint is not the person that you think he is. There's a lot of blood on his hands. His blood trail's ridiculous. Like, you don't know him, basically. But she says that she's Natasha's sister, tells Kate that, you know, I have to kill Clint. I was hired to kill Clint, so that's what I'm going to do. You're making this job hard because, you know, you're showing that he has somebody tricked, but I'm going to kill him. And then gets out of the building by saying, like, if you get in my way again, I'm going to kill you. So Kate goes to this, like, she fills up Clint's fucking voicemail. But before that, Clint goes up to the Avengers Memorial of all the people that died in Endgame and takes his earpiece out, talks to Natasha, says, you know, hope you can forgive me. I'm sorry for everything that happened and sorry for what I'm about to do, and throws the soda up and walks away. But then, Kate leaves him like 30 voice messages trying to get him to answer and, you know, be a pal again because she's found out that, hey, Natasha's sister is coming to kill you. Just thought you should know. But Clint sets up a meeting with May, with the Tracksuit Mafia. Like, come alone. We're going to handle this. Go where you first met Ronan.
But you know the situation. It's never alone.
Did not come alone. Has fucking sniper in the roof and like 13 people in between everything. But Clint takes them all out and shows up in the Ronin outfit with the sword.
This is where I left off. Ronin versus May. So
okay. Basically, Clint gets to where it's just him and May, and gets to the point where he's about to kill May and starts signing to her and talking to her, and was just like, hey, just so you know, I was hired to kill your dad by someone from inside your organization. Yeah. One of the Tracksuit Mafia hired me to kill your dad. Someone from there wanted him dead. So of course she's like, you're lying, shut the fuck up and kill me. Just get it over with.
she didn't say that.
Well, basically was just like, well, said you're lying, and kind of left it at that. And Clint's like, all right, fine, don't believe me. Kate comes in because he's about to get shot, I believe. Yeah, because he gets shot at, and like the sword almost pierces May, but he grabs that, and by the time that he grabs that, the sword May's gone, and Kate saves him. Kate meets up with him, find everything out that's going on, like fill each other in on everything. Then you get May riding away and talking to her like number 2 guy. I don't remember his name. The Kaiser, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't remember his name. But basically goes to him and was like, hey, where were you at on the night of the meeting when my father died? And he's like, oh, I didn't get the call. She's like, okay, cool. He's like, why? Why are you asking? Nothing. Don't worry about it. And rides off. So some shit's about to go down there.
Sus.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely some shit's about to go down there. Then you go back to Kate's mom, and Jack is getting arrested. The security company looked into Jack, and he is absolutely tied to the Tracksuit Mafia.
Wasn't this before all
Was that
though?
before?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So if
Yeah,
you've seen that, then
That
it
was
was
the
before.
episode before.
No, it was that episode. It's this episode, the newest one.
It was before the fight.
It was before the fight. Okay. He denies the whole thing. Says that he doesn't even know what that company is. Wears a smile on his face. Is like, I'll see you soon. Don't worry about it. And then, nothing really much happens after that, except you see Yelena is tailing Kate's mom. And Kate's mom goes into her building, and Clint, Kate, and the LARPer guy that they're hanging out with are all just kind of sitting, chilling, hanging out with Pizza Dog. But then Kate gets a
Pizza
text.
Dog. That's his name?
Yeah, that's his name. That's his name in the comics.
Okay.
But they're all just talking. Kate gets a text from Yelena. It's like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I found out who hired me. It was Eleanor Bishop. And then sends a picture of Kate's mom with Kingpin.
What?
Yeah. And she's like, who's this guy? And Clint's like, that's the guy I've been worried about this entire time. That's Kingpin.
Is it the same actor from?
Oh, yes.
What?
Yeah, that's what got spoiled to me earlier.
What?
All right, I guess I gotta fucking watch
Cool.
it.
So,
Yeah.
next episode is probably going to be a fight between Hawkeye and Kingpin.
Well,
Immediately.
there's 2 more episodes left, so.
No, there's
As
only one
soon-
after this. It's only 6 episodes.
Really?
As soon as I got on Twitter, that's
Yep.
what I saw.
It's basically going to line up where in the show is Christmas Day, and we're ending like 2 days before Christmas.
Ah, that is true. Yeah, next week is Christmas. Oh, God.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so it is official. The Street Defenders are now part of the MCU, and I could not be more excited.
Luke Cage is too busy filming Evil. He won't be there.
I mean, that's fine. We can still get Daredevil and hopefully a new Iron Fist.
Evil is a good show, though.
That's okay. But yeah, it's kind of like a grainy picture, but it's absolutely the same Wilson Fisk that we got in the show.
He was such a intimidating person.
Oh yeah, and that's the
His
thing.
demeanor, his
That's
everything
all
about
Kingpin
him.
is. Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
there's nothing special about him except that he knows how to make you scared no matter who the fuck you are.
He's that first alien from Men in Black 1.
Stop.
But yeah,
He
so
is. I'm serious.
the show just does not stop. They also alluded to the fact that they have new costumes for both Hawkeye and Kate now. So I'm sure we will see those in the final episode.
Can't wait.
But yeah, dude, as soon as I saw the text, I saw Kate or Yelena following her mom, and I was like, okay, that's weird. And then as soon as she was like, hey, found out who hired me, hanging out with this dude.
So
Well,
she must have hired him pretty recently then, right?
That's
as
what
soon
I
as she-
don't know.
When they were sitting down, when they caught Clinton, Kate in the house, as soon as like they sat down to start talking, I knew. I was like, "There's something up with the mom." It's probably not even the boyfriend at all.
I mean, it could be.
That's just how I felt.
It could be that her mom is in work with the girl that recruited the
Yeah, because that's what I was
US
thinking.
agent.
That might have hired her, but well,
Yeah, it's weird because Yelena was contracted like a long time ago at this point. At least I think. I don't know where all it actually stacks up on the timeline, I guess. It could have just been like 2 weeks ago. But I don't know. But yeah, Yelena is definitely giving the vibes that she's probably going to work with them at some point. So she's not just like fully evil. She's more just like, I don't know everything. So until I find out, I'm going to kill Clint because he killed my sister. Because she is very hellbent on he killed her. He shoved her off the edge. He is the reason that she is dead.
Right.
yeah.
Elena is a very chaotic, just straight up chaotic.
Yeah.
There's no good, there's no bad, evil. It's just
Chaotic neutral, I would say.
yeah.
She's not necessarily a bad guy, but she's not really like good either.
She will do whatever she needs or wants to do to come to her means.
Yeah, I
She's
think she's good.
I think she's initially good. I find her on the same wavelength as Deadpool. For the most part, he goes where the money goes. Other than that, he does have good intentions for the most part. And like right now, it's just she's rage filled because her sister is dead. She has no idea why. The only thing that she knows is that Clint was involved somehow, and that's all she needs to know.
I think Deadpool is more chaotic good.
I don't know. He does some shady shit.
He does, but
Old Deadpool did.
True.
Deadpool now in the comics is just like a straight up nice guy.
True. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's kind of where I see her on the alignment. Ooh, speaking of, real quick, just because I brought up the word alignment, D&D is now removing the alignment for the races in all of their books.
good.
Because they said they don't want to give off the impression that you have to be a bad character if you're something like a drow.
I
So,
didn't know.
good on
It
them.
really mattered anyway.
It's really seated deep in like if you
Their
look at
lore.
Yeah.
well, more so than that, it's seated deep in. If you look at all the races that are traditionally evil, they are people of color,
Non-human.
non-human or people of color.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know all that.
Fucking
Dark
Teen
elf.
dark elves, Droogers. Just yeah, and it's from where they're from and how. Yeah, so
They've also changed beholders to not just be straight up villains at all times. It's more they're misunderstood and are mostly feared and protective, and if they don't know the people, they're going to try and kill them because they're endangered, basically.
basically how I played the last one, anyways.
Yeah. They're not inherently evil. It's just most of the time people see them as evil because they're told to go kill them.
We'll talk D&D later. We got
Yeah.
to talk D&D later.
But yeah, Hawkeye's amazing. They've been doing so good. I cannot wait for the next episode. Next week, I will probably be talking the Spooder Moons.
No, you're not.
I don't think so.
No,
Mhm.
I'm not podcasting with you then, because
We're doing top 30s next week, Cody.
yeah,
I know. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. The next time we can do a Shadow Knows, and plus I'll do it spoiler free. I always do.
I want to know anything about the movie though, spoiler free or not.
Spider-Man swung in.
Yeah,
Too much.
Man is in this movie.
Too fucking much.
Spider-Man.
Stop.
Spider.
Stop, motherfucker.
I do not want to know what insects are a part of this.
Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
Oh no. Has there been a butterfly themed hero?
Yeah, the butterfly effect.
That's
Exactly.
a terrible movie.
What?
What?
Cody.
Remember?
You don't like the
Oh,
butterfly
no.
effect?
Oh,
know,
no.
you know we have a theme named after your hot takes to next week, right?
Oh,
I
no.
think I just found mine.
Oh, no.
That's
Saw the movie
fucking...
once, didn't care for it.
With Ashton
movie.
Kutcher?
Yep.
Yeah, great
Of
movie.
course.
I would say some of
Fine.
Ashton Kutcher's best work.
We like the
Yeah,
butterfly effect
that-
around here.
Doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Oh, but it is. It is.
I don't know his best work, but it was really good.
It was a
Yeah,
fine movie. It's
really
just not something that I will ever go back and watch again.
You should watch it again. I think you'll like it more as you've grown up.
Yeah, watch it as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jackie, I can't control the weather.
And tell A. Blanchard, you can't run and hide from me anymore. And when we come to Philadelphia this time, there's going to be no mistaking what's going to happen. I'm going to come on you like nobody's ever come on you before. No baby doll at your side. Nobody to run distractions for you. Just you and I getting it on like two men should do.
All right, let's talk some wrestling. Shibata is wrestling on January 4th at Wrestle Kingdom.
I can't fucking
Damn, that was
wait.
part of my news. Did I not say that?
Nope.
That's so funny. That's literally in my paper.
Who we gonna be?
I tweeted earlier, like, what if it's Danielson?
Please.
Jack Saber?
I think
Saber?
Probably.
Zack Sabre would no, because he has a no, on January 4th he has a tag match already.
Ah.
Suzuki?
Kenta?
Kenta does not have a match. Yes, Kenta also wrestling January or July 4th. Fuck, the 4th already. Tanahashi.
Punk?
Run it back?
Punk, yeah. Oh, I have Punk. I'll kill myself.
Punk and Shibata would be great.
It wouldn't. Yeah, it'd be good, but it wouldn't be like, I don't know, Eddie Kingston and Shibata, sure. Because you know what you want to see from Shibata.
Yeah.
You want to see him fucking brutalize somebody, and
You don't think Punk can
CM
take
Punk's
that?
not. It's not that I don't think he can take it, because I saw him get punched harder than I've ever seen anybody get punched in my life. I think he can take it. I just don't think he wants to take it.
That's fair.
Well, we shall find out in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think him and Danielson is like, it's like both traumatic brain injuries, both return. I mean, obviously,
It'd be good.
Danielson's been back for a while, but yeah, I want it to be Danielson bad.
I just hope it's not Chris Jericho.
Nah,
I don't see why it would
wasn't
be
he?
Chris
He just
Jericho
got
at all.
released out of the hospital.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's fine. He just can't sing.
Oh no, he's never really good.
Well,
Doctor said no singing, Chris Jericho.
Jeff Hardy was released.
Yeah, he was, and everybody went straight to, well, he's probably on drugs, and then Matt Hardy was like, guys, he's not.
Did you watch that? Well, he was drug tested after his walkout.
Oh, was he?
Yes,
By
and I
who?
believe WWE.
Oh.
And I
didn't
think
hear
that's why they offered him rehab. I read that today.
Mm.
But did you see Matt Hardy's Twitch stream?
that. Yeah,
The video?
yeah,
Jeff Hardy was singing "Release Me."
yeah. I think Jeff just wanted out of WWE.
And he was
That's what I
promoting
was
his
saying.
shows, his music. So.
Yeah. I don't
think-
necessarily think you. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't speculate till he
I think
says
Cody
something.
was right.
And like,
What?
I don't disagree that there are better ways to do that, but I think he was just,
Oh, it's horribly unprofessional.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Doesn't strike. Doesn't strike me as a Jeff Hardy thing to do, to just say
It
fuck
strikes
this.
me as a Jeff Hardy thing to do.
I mean, at the
Really?
same time,
Yeah.
with his prowess and his legacy,
It was a
no
house
one's.
show,
I mean, everybody
Wow.
loves Jeff. I mean, there's a reason for that.
right, but it was a house show. Like, the only people that are gonna remember it are the people that are there. Like, I don't know. And if he was drug tested and he was high, then definitely seems like a Jeff Hardy thing. But he wasn't high on like some perks or nothing like that. If he was high on anything, he just smoked a little weed because he was still coherent.
Yeah. Johnny Gargano reopened up his Pro Wrestling Tees store.
You know?
Yes. Speaking of pro wrestling tees, I don't know if it's part of your news or not, but I want to be the one to break it. CM Punk is no longer the number one selling
Yep.
shirt.
Yep.
He was outsold by Hook.
Dude, Hook's over like fucking Rover, Cody.
You know what's
Why?
hilarious? Everybody was like this first match ever, whatever, so good. I
Alright.
was not a big fan of it.
It
I
was.
was like, it's okay.
I was watching it with. I was watching it
He
with
looks like
somebody.
he looked like he was new to wrestling.
Yeah, I don't remember who I was watching it with, but I was like, that was a perfectly adequate match. Like, it was fine.
He's a good looking kid though.
He's a good-looking kid. He's a good-looking kid, and there are definitely some. He has a lot of potential to be really, really good.
I mean, the part I liked about it the most was how happy Taz was.
Same, dude.
And I don't even
Yeah.
that
particularly
picture.
I don't particularly even like Taz, but like seeing somebody gush over their children
Yeah,
is
it's
just
awesome.
like that's great.
That picture of Taz standing up, giving his son a standing ovation as he's walking out, like that just
Uh-huh.
feels good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Devin, you want to talk about Ric Flair?
So Ric Flair said some things. I think it was today or yesterday.
Okay.
I don't necessarily know when. Some things about Bryan Danielson.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so first off, he says that Triple H made Bryan Danielson a star and over. Triple H made Danielson a star and got him over at WrestleMania 30. Okay.
I don't
Now,
necessarily
prior to
disagree with that.
yes, you do, and let me tell you why. Because you're not remembering clearly the events leading up to that. He got that because of how over he was.
Already was, right?
He got the SummerSlam match 8 months before with John Cena because
Right.
John Cena said, "I want Bryan Danielson." Bryan
Right.
Danielson is the top fucking babyface in the company.
Right.
We need to go to SummerSlam. So that is that's one thing to say. Okay,
That's fair, yeah.
Triple H made him a star, got him over. That's a thing to say. It's not the right thing to say, Ric Flair.
No.
It's not
I-
correct.
I
But
think that WrestleMania definitely helped propel him into superstardom.
oh, okay, sure, but we're also
But-
not done yet.
Okay.
He went on to say he's a fine baby face, but he's not as good as Kenny Omega. He's no Ricky Steamboat. He's no Ricky Steamboat, and he'll never be a heel like Ric Flair was a heel.
Rick, you were only a heel because you were actually a piece of shit in real life.
Right. People
So-
legitimately hated you.
Because you
Yeah,
sexually
so-
assaulted people. So
Ric Flair, I think that's it. That's all that my memory is recalling. I'm hoping Snow, if there's something else Snow has written down, but yeah, he said all those things about the boy.
as somebody who didn't watch wrestling until like 2004 and that doesn't give a shit about going back and watching old wrestling, the only Ric Flair I know is like Evolution and up.
Yeah, same.
So, like, for me, like, I understand why people say Ric Flair is the greatest of all time because of all he did before. But to me, he's just an old man that couldn't give it up.
Yeah.
He wrestled Jay Lethal.
He sure did. He sure did.
Wasn't that while he was doing the Ric Flair gimmick too?
Yeah. Black Machismo.
No, he wasn't doing. Okay, that's the Randy Savage gimmick.
Oh, yeah. Same person.
He got fired right after that.
Yeah.
Randy
Just
Savage
listen to
did?
that.
Couple more good news is Kevin Owens signed a new contract.
Okay.
Good. That's good. They needed him.
They did.
WWE needed him.
And apparently WWE is interested in MJF. Fox and USA
Saw that.
execs are pushing for WWE to get him.
His contract's not up till 2023, I think.
24.
24.
Yep.
I mean, there's gonna be AEW guys that jump from AEW to WWE. How they'll be treated when they get there is a different story. I think MJF would do well in WWE though.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's...
If Miz retires, maybe.
Oh, no, speaking
But
of Miz,
they're, I mean, jokes aside, they're like very similar in
They
characters.
are. They are.
So if he joins WWE while Miz is still a prominent character, I don't think he's going to do well.
Yep.
yeah.
I don't
I
think
mean-
he's going to do I don't think he's going to do everything that Miz does either.
No.
The Miz does everything for WWE.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Miz, was that Hall of Fame announcement like real?
I don't think so.
Also, real quick,
Because I haven't watched. I don't know. I just saw it.
speaking of Miz, he's 41 years old. In 3 years, when MJF's contract's up, he's 44. I mean, who knows how long Miz is going to be around?
Hey, Miz wrestles a style that'll let him wrestle till he's at least 82.
That's true.
At least
At least.
the minimum.
So, a little show called Final Battle happened. Ring of
Yeah, it
Honor's
Uh-huh.
last show, end of an era.
Yeah, really end of an era. I was like
It was a
confused
really
by the
good
way
show.
it was confused kind of by the way it was presented because they clearly were stating that they'll be back like next March
Yeah, April.
or April, yeah, whatever. But it was fine. I still liked it.
Dragon
Really
Lee
good show.
defeated Ray Horace in the opening match. It was
Yep.
fine.
That was
I missed that one.
that was probably my least favorite match of the night.
Four-corner survival match for the TV title. Dalton Castle was the champion, but was defeated by Rhett Titus, along with Silas Young and Joe Hendry was in the
I
match.
fuck with Silas Young.
The last real man, Silas Young.
Yeah, I fuck with Silas Young hard.
Look, man, Rhett Titus deserved it. I don't know.
Yeah, good for him.
Did he? Cool.
Uh,
Whatever you guys say.
pure title match. Josh Woods against Brian Johnson.
I was watching this with Cody, and Cody
In
said
and
they
out for this one.
much, and they were talking way too much for me to give a shit.
Yep.
Josh Woods still the champ. So,
Yep.
Fight Without Honor. Kenny King versus Shane Taylor.
Banger.
Yes, sir.
Banger.
Wild.
Shane Taylor almost murdered Kenny King on
That
pay-per-view.
package pile driver.
Yep. Where they missed the fucking ladder entirely.
Yeah.
Ladder just left. Ladder said, "I'm out this bitch, bro."
It didn't leave. It just when he jumped from. I don't know why he jumped with the package pile driver. Was my
How he
thing.
does it.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
But when he jumped, the ladder just went nah.
Banger of a match.
Yeah, that was really good.
Roxy defended her women's championship against Willow Nightingale
Yeah, that was a
successfully.
good match too.
Let's see. We had a big, huge tag team match. Eli Isom, Taylor Russ, Tracy Williams, and EC3 took on what's their team name?
Violence Unlimited.
Punishment Inc. Brody King, Homicide, Rocky Romero, and Tony Deppen.
Yeah, that was good.
Deppen was pulling out those fucking Flip Kendrick spots.
But
Took a brain buster. A brain buster.
Brain buster.
But after the match, EC3 starts cutting a promo,
Fucking. He sure did.
and
He sure did.
guess who showed up? Old Titan,
Titan.
aka Braun Strowman.
Straight up stole y'all stable.
So apparently,
This is an awakening.
Braun, EC3, and Karrion Kross are all in the stable together.
Oh boy, from the other one from Buddy Murphy's old tag team. What the fuck was it called?
Blake and Murphy.
Yeah, the Blake. Leslie Blake.
What about him?
Yeah, he's there too.
He was also in that stable.
Oh, that sucks.
This was a good match. The Briscoes defeated Matt Taven and Mike Bennett to win the tag team titles.
Still don't like Matt Taven. But
I don't. Or Mike Bennett, but
Yeah, don't care.
I like Mike Bennett more than I like Matt Taven, but I really don't like Matt Taven.
I like Maria.
Sorry. Oh, who doesn't? Lot to like there.
And then after the match, FTR showed up.
They sure fucking did.
Yeah.
Didn't know I needed to see that match, but
I didn't either, but I'm so fucking into it. I do think FTR's best tag team in the world. Yes, better than the Bucks.
I'm with you.
I think far superior to
Better
the
than the
Bucks.
Usos?
Better than the Usos.
I think they were better than the Usos when they were in WWE.
I think you're right. And the main event for the original Ring of Honor World Title, Jonathan Gresham became the new champion by defeating Jay Lethal.
Yeah,
Dude, that match was so fucking good.
It was a very good match.
I think if Bandito was in there, I don't think it would have been that good.
Wouldn't have been as good, no.
Nah.
I'm not a huge Bandito fan. I know he's the champion like everywhere, but
fine, but
I'm
like,
not.
yeah.
I'm not all in on him.
Me neither.
Big Jonathan Gresham fan. Didn't know he was only 5'4".
Me neither. Gives me hope.
Bruh's fucking jacked.
Hope.
And Anthony Ogogo was not happy that Gresham won the title.
He sure wasn't.
Anthony
fucking
Gogo wasn't happy that.
dumbass.
I don't even know like why he was upset about that shit.
He's the type of person like I would just make fun of. Like,
Yeah.
there's no hope for him.
Fucking
I was just like,
loser.
make
Because you got to be the big, huge muscle guy, 6'6".
Oi, mate, I was a fucking boxer. I'm so strong and I throw punches.
Yeah.
And then you lose to Cody in 10 minutes.
He compared it to Hornswoggle being the last cruiserweight champion.
So disrespectful.
And then, of course, Jordan Grace, his wife, had to.
She did chime in talking about that's why you got blocked from my OnlyFans. Which is hilarious. That's probably why he's mad.
I love Jay Lethal, love Jonathan Gresham. I'm excited for the new era or whatever. I mean, when this new era starts in April, imagine the amount of talent that's going to be out there.
Yeah.
Because we got a bunch of people that are coming off a 30-day no competes within the next or 90-day no competes within the next couple weeks. It's going to be wrestling's going to be a fun.
I mean, I don't think ROH is. I think ROH is going to go back to like what it just was.
Why would they keep bringing up the end of an era type shit? Why
they need to go back to what it was, like running monthly or every other month?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the best thing for them would be to go back to like the roots of ROH and like just put on super cards, basically, for a while at least. But I don't think they'll do that. I think it would be smart, but I don't think they will.
Gresham's gonna defend the ROH title under pure rules. Is what I heard. So
where at? PWG?
Terminus?
Oh,
AEW?
Yeah, AEW maybe.
I think AEW could use him.
Are you sure you don't want? I know you're into not, letting everybody in. But
too many people.
I don't want that many people there, but I think he's one of those people. Like if he's available,
okay, he's fine.
If he's available, get him. Polish up, have him go polish up some of your talent. Like make Jungle Boy good.
Don't you be hating on Jungle Boy now?
Look, bro.
You don't like Luchasaurus. Jungle Boy is good.
I really don't like Luchasaurus.
Ho, ho, ho. All right. You want to talk about D&D now?
Yeah, we can talk about D&D.
Okay.
There was some shit that happened this week. That's it. That's all I got, brother. Fucking put me in the fetal position after the show. Lucren and Jasper decided they didn't love Mercy anymore.
Yeah, Mercy spoke about the fragility of life, and Lucren said, "Well, let's kill him."
That is the farthest from the truth.
And Jasper said, "Fuck him."
And Bragnar was the only loyal one.
Bragnar was so loyal. That's why yeah.
Ragnar's loyal to the end.
Maybe we'll put that meme up that was created by God.
Yeah.
Look, Jasper is defended by the idea of teenage angst. Lucren, you have no defense.
Oh, I got plenty of defense.
What's the defense?
So
the good monologue?
No. I mean, the monologue helped, but already constantly I was thinking, like, literally every day we are reminded that Mercy's life is limited. We don't know when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. Everything is just hanging in a balance. That's not a way for anybody to live. We were told that it's not curable at all in any form whatsoever. And then people keep dangling hope in front of us. Like,
To be fair,
And the rest of the party was in danger because of
Yeah.
it.
to be fair, you were only told it was uncurable by one person.
yeah, God.
Vervin. In game, the only
Just
person that told you guys that it was uncurable was Vervin.
And that's fair. But so Jay tried to weasel his way out of dying by being like, hey, I can save your friend. All you have to do is what I say and go to the portals of the nine hells. I'll even tell you how to get there and open the portal yourselves. You just got to do this shit first. And you can go to the nine hells and we can go save your boy Mercy.
God, I was waiting for. I would have loved that. Just going through hell.
Yeah,
Well-
I was. Mercy was ready to go.
And
Fine, I only built the fucking thing up for Cody because he said he wanted me to.
listen, and I was all for it.
Swing and a miss.
Cody said, "Thanks.
No
We're getting
thanks.
rid of that."
Thanks, no thanks.
Well, I was all for it, and like Lucren was gonna be fine with it and be like, "Yeah, all right, that's what we'll do." And then Jay started talking about all this like sinister shit that we would have had to do to open up the portal, like get a king's head, a Viking king's head, and like all this other shit that I'm like, okay, this shit's never gonna
Are you
end.
ready? Are you ready for this? Wow, the crazy fuck up thing that was gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna spoil some shit for you real quick. The
Okay.
king's head was the king that you already wanted to kill.
Yeah.
The Viking king that you already wanted to kill. The
Right?
blood of the sea
Right?
was going to help Kai and the crab people. The other was you needed Mercy's blood, and that was it.
Yeah, but I don't. Just the sound of it, of like, I'm going to turn you into my dogs, and you are going to go do what I say because I don't want to, and this is never going to end.
I could have been a king so early.
And we still can. We can still go and do that on our own volition. But
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I'm not. It's your character, and it's what your character did. And you know what I mean? Like, I understand why Lucren did what he did. But what about the deal was helping Jay in any other way than him keeping his life?
that was the thing I didn't know, and I didn't want to wait around to find out.
There wasn't, as far as you guys know.
Exactly. That's the thing. We don't know that. And Lucren didn't want there to be something like a year or two down the road that he just comes to Mercy and is like, "Gotcha, bitch," and we're done. Like, and he was still a threat. He wanted to be a god. Like, he was going to do what he could to rise to goddom. So what if everything that he had us go and do was just a checklist that he had to do for him to become a god? So like all of that, the monologue, Jasper being like, "You're gonna fucking die anyway." I was like, well, all right, if Jasper's cool with it, like, we're just gonna get it done then.
But Vervin also took our blood, and we got that back.
Yeah, but Vervin wasn't a demon. Vervin was just a piece of shit that was a coward.
Hey, don't you talk about Vervin like that.
That's all I knew about him.
You don't know nothing about Vervin.
And we never will.
Big V fought to the death for us.
I don't know. And Lucren said this was never going to end. It was going to be a never-ending cycle of just more and more torment and bullshit and waiting and hoping. So in Lucren's head, I was doing Mercy a favor.
Well, after the death of our other friend Varrock, and then now the
That
death.
too.
Death
He
of
was
Mercy.
also still very emotional from Varrock.
Maybe Bragnar will
Which
have a word
actually
with.
was also fueling Jasper's emotions too.
Right. Maybe Bragnar will have a little sit down with Lucren in their
Very
next
possible.
in their next practice session.
Yeah, because I already told Jacob that there are some things that are probably going to be a big discussion for Lucren once our next session hits.
And we met a new friend, apparently.
Yeah,
We did.
Leonidas.
Fucking 7 foot tall Leonin in golden armor.
You guys stole a shop.
No, excuse me. The shop was always in our name.
We inherited a shop.
Yeah. We just can't let a good
Commandeered, maybe?
shop go to waste. Yeah, yeah, maybe. But yeah, so
They commandeered in the same way the conquistadors did.
well, you know. But Lucrin,
Same way Christopher Columbus.
Lucrin, Jasper, Kai, and our new friend Leonidas went and checked out Vervin's old shop. And we kind of had the thought of, well, what if we run it? Like, what if we just take over the shop? Like, who's gonna tell us no?
Right.
So, which, funny enough, I looked later in my equipment. I have a forgery kit.
That would have worked. That would have helped.
Yep. But yeah, so we have now taken the shop and renamed it the Shop of Mercy in honor of our fallen friend. Bastion has sent his approval on it, so it is now official that we own Vervin's, well, our shop. Probably my favorite part of the entire episode.
And we all got something
Yeah, we
as a
all
little gift, you know.
took a little some. Actually, I don't think I did. Everybody else got a little some.
Stripped Mercy's body clean.
Another funny but unfortunate thing is we had to split our dead friend's golds twice because we took Varrock's gold, had a bunch of gold,
He was
and
hanging.
then Mercy died, and then we had to split his share of the gold that we just split. So
And didn't leave a part out for Jasper. Y'all said he's not here. He don't get none of Mercy's.
Oh, we still did it 4 ways.
we split it up for you.
Oh, I never
I
added
think
it.
you were still there on that. Oh, it was
I definitely was not. Because somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody even made the comment, like, since Jasper's not here, do we split it?
Well, it was definitely
Lesser?
split 4 ways.
Okay.
I don't remember what the second amount was. It was like 4,679 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
I'll just add 4,500.
Ragnar took Varrock's gold cape to remember him by, and Mercy's couple vials with Bragnar's blood and Varrock's blood, so just to remember them by.
Yep.
They can bring Varrock back to life with his blood. Just clone him.
Didn't you suck his body dry?
Ooh, that pause almost popped me. That was a little scary.
Well, speaking of that, we compared sizes at the
Sure
Fluffy
did.
Cinnamon.
Sure did.
Yep.
All right, I'm out of here. See you guys later.
Turns out Bragnar has a long old 9-incher.
Thickums.
Young Jasper has a short but stout 1-inch.
Little pebble.
Hey, it was cold in them sewers, okay? It was cold.
Yeah. Did you really
Yeah.
roll a 1?
Yeah.
I did.
I don't remember that. That's cool, man.
And I gave Mercy a chance to roll
Yeah, that's fucked
in
up.
his death with a D20, and he got that young 19.
Got a 19-incher on him.
So now our adventure remains undecided.
Yep.
I think there's a couple threads we could possibly do, but we have not yet.
A new adventure awaits.
We will see,
Yeah.
I guess.
I have a pretty clutch idea for when the next session starts.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Ho, ho, ho. So this is the part of the episode where we take it home and end it. So I really wish you guys would follow us on Twitter at TOPTERTA. Go support us on any of the podcasting platforms that you use. Go subscribe to us on our YouTube page, please, where we might do some more stuff. Like live streaming our reactions to the Video Game Awards like we did.
Do it. Do
And
it right now.
Go follow me on any of these social medias at the Beast Snow. And My fun fact of the week is, it only takes 8 pounds of pressure to rip off an ear. Human
I
ear.
don't like that. Don't like that I know that.
I don't
Cool.
either.
Fun fact of the week from me: you can bite off your finger just like biting into a carrot, but you're too
We
scared to
talked
do
about
it.
that already.
You're just too
I
scared.
mean, I'm definitely scared to do it. So
Your brain won't let you.
It really won't. I just tried.
it's just like the like they say you can't drown yourself for the same reason.
Oh, you can do that. Just go far enough.
Well, but I mean, like if you're in like a bathtub or something like that.
Oh yeah, your unconscious body takes over.
Well, you can follow me at TarjayTV on Twitter. You can, if you want to meet me live in person, you can meet me in Crown Point, Indiana on February 5th at PWK.
I think it's the 6th.
The 5th.
Oh, that's the day of.
Or it's the day after Naptown.
So that's the 6th.
All right. Well, you can meet me live and in person on February 6th at PWK in Crown Point, Indiana. I'll be there fighting people and beating people up.
Yeah, go check out his highlight video too.
Yeah, check
Definitely
out my
do
highlight
that.
video.
That's a highlight video that has 200 likes and 100 shares on it.
Hey, go follow Devin on Twitter at SexyWB.
Yeah, sorry, we're having fun. Follow me on Twitter at SexyWB. Follow the podcast first and foremost. At TOPTERTA.
Go follow Kevin James as Sean Payton.
January 28th.
Go follow Jeannie on her Etsy.
Yeah.
Yes, Saves the Day artwork, Etsy. The shop is on vacation right now, but after the beginning of the year,
Where'd it go?
we will
Malibu,
be
Bahamas.
Beirut.
Bora Bora.
Beirut. Okay.
Dang. I knew y'all
But
were
yeah.
rich. I didn't realize you were vacation rich.
We will be back after the beginning of the year.
Okay. Go follow Cody on Twitter at TGingerbeardman.
Everybody.
Don't. I post like once a year, and it's not funny.
No, you post like once a week.
True. I just
On
can never
Twitter?
live up to Devin's stature, so I just don't even try.
What do you mean?
Devin, we
What?
talked about this already. I get 10 notifications a day from you alone.
At least.
It warms up my
So?
heart knowing that he's talking
Oh.
to me through tweets. That's
For
not
sure.
really talking to me.
Yeah, if I wasn't tweeting, good chance I'm dead.
It's generally funny, and most of the time I like what is posted.
Jordi, you want to plug?
Sure. You can follow me on Twitter at wise_talks_.
Hail
Satan. Bye.
Bye, buddy.
Merry frickin' Christmas.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.